2 dogs and pets on Rimrose Valley. I think this will be. Go to Rimrose Valley towards the end. But yeah, I think that's all looking really safe at the moment. So yeah, let's get started.
That's fine. The Masculine Quest is still playing on it. I looked at Kimmich.
He's not that old, isn't he? How old is he now? Like 32? No, they'd be like a year or 2 older.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, we're off.
I looked at Kimmich, but it's
went through a couple of roads, but now we're here. Just up this road. Found our first dogs. Quite cute.
Bowl players who are going to be able to contract. One of them is like the top earner.
I suppose I'll get them off the wage bill if they're not that great. But yeah, we're on this road now. No, we're in Waterloo. I'm presuming this is Potter's Barn down there. With starts for Condoria, he's been extremely unlucky. Because some of the other strikers were wanting game time and I gave them it, and then they just sprung into form, so I had to keep starting them.
Yeah, don't stop players in form.
Then as they started to steer out, I'm just like, can you just hurry up and get out of form so Condoria won't leave the club?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And eventually someone else wanted the game, so I gave him it.
I like getting injuries sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking about with
As long as they're not for too long, just one where someone's out for like 7 days or something. I can give him a go now. He's been moaning.
Yeah, I mean he hasn't actually moaned at all. Surprisingly enough, but
I found myself in a bit of a pickle with my strikers. I've got 3 strikers.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've got a million strikers who are on form. I mean, I only played Kyo for 3 games and 1 game he scored a hat-trick. But yeah, just talking about Carlisle United thing.
Kaku, Icardi and
his
Max
football
lad.
manager.
And we both...
This is Potter's Barn, by the way.
We both...
Don't off you go from Potter's Barn. But yeah, I'm just thinking, because I had Gran Torre's name is who was 3rd choice, and then Kyo who's 4th choice. Well, they were 3rd and 4th, but now the 2nd and 3rd, because my 2nd choice got injured for 7 months. Did free up space at least. It was a bit annoying that I had to be in because of how legendary he was. It was for us at the time, and then poof. So they always got the game time. I had to keep leaving Condoria on the bench. It was just like that one, like after like 2 games out of form, I'm just going to put him back in the team so he doesn't leave. I mean, he's back in the team now, but every time he's on, he scores. But it's the same for the other fellas as well, it seems. So I mean, I guess to give players a go, but the strikers were quite heavy with them. Pretty much know this painting by the back of my mind now. I've only really seen it like 3, 4, 5 times, but it's just already in the back of my mind because after you pass it a lot, it's just ingrained in your memory. When it's not there, you just know the route down to it. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, we're in Waterloo now, so yeah, see you in a bit. So, down there now.
We need to do something soon though to carry on being the Guardian as a good man.
One smash on Asia Land. Get a decent view. Nice and peaceful. If it was slightly louder, it would turn into a oddly satisfying video. It's all going to be. Well, not sound good, but I don't think I get Alright, on the beach now. See you in a bit.
I'm putting in Stephen Gerrard, Ryan Giggs.
Oh, Ryan Giggs.
And Gareth Bale.
Bale, yeah. Well, don't see a van on the beach every day. Gigantic crow here. Don't see that every day. There's no ships down there. Left the beach now and out of Waterloo and Crosby and that. And it's down there. So yeah, ship coming in, yeah. Yeah, down there. You can see out my shaky camera photos. There's a ship coming in. There it is, that blob down there, well, near there. Transition over to doggo. Well, this doggo could be camouflaged on this beach. There it is. So yeah, so we're gonna be off station onto the road, which is just down there. See you in a bit. So there's a speedboat. It's cool. Look at that. Look at how close they look at. He both passed by, but if you look at it, it looks like they're right next to each other, like a centimetre apart if you look at it. So if you see a ship with a speedboat passing by close, looks really interesting from quite far away because of perspective and all that. But obviously in reality they're going to be comfortably apart in 20, 30, 40, 50 metres or so, maybe a bit more. But yeah, we're going to head up to the Little Crosby direction and then go down up a path and down to train tracks. Have a foresty bit as well, so I'll film that foresty bit because I do be filming foresty bits though. Really good road. It's like past the level crossing, so if you're looking at it, straight in. Not straight in, but you know what I mean. And from here, the road looks like it's going from the middle of nowhere. Just in Fountain here, St Nicholas Fountain. I've parked down there, called Key Park. Get Key Park. Called Park Drive. Park. Interesting checkered power to someone's garage. No, large house.
Nasty smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it smells woeful. Right now, it smells awful. If you are curious about that, let's have a look. Nice two-tone there. They're not the best here because the fridge is really good. Still decent view nonetheless. We get welcomed by a very cute dog. So we continue on up to the countryside, which basically leads to Little Crosby, but we're not going up there. We're going to go up down there, closer to where Crosby and that are, but yeah, nothing too bad. Continuing on, I'm not saying these are the strangers.
The X2 would have been an option as well.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that these are the weirdest fences I've ever seen. It does have a large house, but that definitely is the weirdest fence I've ever seen. It's not a large house. Gets back to basics. It's got a big massive house though. That's the road and up a long road and rubbish tucked in there. Just quarries. cute. Oh no. Countryside house. There's up to little Crosby. Smells dire. It's like church by St. Mary's Church. Crosby. It's path's hard to describe because it's solid for definite, but really soft. Yeah. Up there now. Up to the scenery rods. I'll turn back, go across the village, down Rose Valley. The episode will be over. Waterfall down there. Nice and tranquil. Actually, the path continues just while I'm driving that one now. It's basically like the border between Bundle Sands, Crosby, and Little Crosby. Up there is Little Crosby, down there is Crosby, and down there is Bundle Sands. We're in the middle of all of them. Quite literally. I'm just going to call it Little Crosby Sands. Between them all. It's all of them. There's some water between them. A bridge. There's pretty dull water. We enter this rather overgrown environment. There'll be a nature presenter if they want me. Just like a small little woods. The forest a bit as I like to call it. Nice and tranquil. So yeah, nice place. Let's talk about what's going to happen in the future for the DMP series. This is Dawson Pattern Rivers Valley, because that's where we're going towards the end of the episode. Next week will be Ainsdale, Southbourne, Dawson Pattern Coast, so we'll do a train journey video as well, up to Ainsdale. So yeah, be prepared for that. But yeah, in the forest then branches out up here, but then Sniggery Woods is actually called. We'll also continue out there, a load of plants. Wow, this is beautiful. That sounded so passionate from me there, but yeah, it is quite beautiful. Maybe I'm just down to quality because I live in Liverpool. It's not even Yorkshire. Been to some countryside in Yorkshire once, and it's lovely. I'm in the middle of nowhere because it's like a hotel there. Skipton. I'll say it was nice and peaceful, the countryside between it. And yeah, just look at that. It's really nice, and then just like that. No more wood. But obviously it continues on. It's be like a 6-minute part. Although this episode is only it's quite short at the moment compared to others. And let's continue to branch out. I mean, you could go to an extremely overgrown path, possibly. Where get out! When you're back into the fields, and then back heading off to Little Crosby, or back down to Blood Sands, or back eastern. I think it's eastern. On to Crosby. How satisfying it sounded to do this. I don't know how satisfying that sounded. All the way up there's a blooming train. And if it was that way, I might have caught it. Might have not, because it's quite far away. It's basically what Sniggery was leads to. It's like not far from the railway. Yeah, I've seen the train, yeah.
Giving you an idea of where we are. That's the south coast of Hunts Cross.
I mean, what else will it be? We're not at Sand Hills.
No, I just meant as opposed to Hunts Cross to South Coast.
Oh, right. But yeah. Forest continues. And it hits 6 minutes, so no. If not, I will do 2 hours. There's like a plan. No plan. That movie was trash. Oh, if this in my movie, the movie will be good. Anyways, continuing on. Don't know what it was with that. Not this. Anyway, if you just Stuff out here. What's that? Oh no, I want to go further than that, let's be honest. A lot of holes and incredibly overgrown. Oh jeez. A load of sticks around this bit, but
Steps on these roots.
now on the first, yeah, very small, not so tall, I don't know, miles bigger. Couldn't even get the view out there. I mean, just a bunch of countryside. Might be a term place, this countryside, because it's quite a large bit. Oi. Path just slipping out like that. Interesting. But I think we could already be getting towards the end of the woods. So, I don't even need time lapse. At least do it very long at all. Yeah. Dull water. And then this bit. Massive acute angle. It's not 90 degrees or anything, but quite steep.
Interesting place, I've never been here before.
Yeah. It's not someone blinded. I like take the turn and be going full circle forever. Oh, this is that little steep off on this bit. Shouldn't be too long though. So it should be towards the end of the woods.
At least you got proper pants on today.
What?
At least you got proper pants on today, we don't have to worry too much about the overgrown bit.
Yeah. No, basically. Get some actual sunlight here. If you call that sunlight. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of this bit. So yeah, back to the time lapse. The harsher terrain now. More steep and a lot of drops. And obviously overgrown.
So what's through here?
What?
Because I wonder what's through here. Have a little explore.
Yeah, I can afford to do that because very specific time has to be over. Got a little sport back to the sound apps. Got sunlight now. And now the sunlight's gone down here. We're in a back and roll forest, like a bit. Back to the sound apps. Ooh. Drop there. And I think that's the end of this foresty bit already. This small foresty bit of this thing. Oh, a load of little animals. Hopefully I caught some of them. We've got a bit of a hill coming up as we head back out into the sun. Blimey, it's overgrown down there. Ah, never mind. Looks like a hill, but isn't. Back to the house. More sunlight now. Back to the taps, and the sky looks nice now. If you just looked up, it would look like there's all this snowpack left, but if you just look down, yes, there is pathway. What's the overgrown now?
We might be turning back.
Right. Yeah, turning back now, basically going the exact way we came from, so I'll see you when I'm out of here. Just to put a few branches out while we were going, because it seems a lot more overgrown, but we've taken this exit, and now pretty much.
Another walk we can do as well.
We're out of here. Well, interesting field down there. Got a very small valley. on the school as well. Yeah, we're gonna head turning back on ourselves, obviously going back to the same way where we came from. We're not really doing that for long, we're gonna do a different turn. Go past the school, go up Crosby Village and like city looking part with the Sainsbury's again, which you may remember, and then go up to Rimrose Valley and back home. Hopefully you see a blooming sheep outside a Christian school. As an atheist, I didn't. Now that's an old tree. Get a flipping old tree every day. Pass around the hill, past the school, with the sheep in for some reason. Here I am in the middle of this road. E. No one I've ever heard of. Well, it's gonna look a bit weird, this is just change landscape. From all the way to down there, it's a bit like a city centre. There's all the floors different. There's a village. There's a shops in there. It's over the town up this bit. Past that high school, primary school, and still not heard of it. Who'd have thought it? Desolate and nothing really. Everybody knows. It's looking like a full up sort of city centre place. So, just make mental What's it? Let's go this way. Yeah, you can see them all. They change around all the roads, like this is just down there where it feels like there's no road in sight. Really? No, but the city sounds like a couple of shops around there, but not as many. That one's still got a cooperative. It's renamed church there. I'm an atheist, but you can appreciate it. Yeah, we've walked down it before, so I'll probably know. So maybe I should say there's that, but it's a bus. Picturesque, like.
You know, we give scholarships to the brightest and hardest working people. Not going to waste a scholarship on someone who doesn't make any effort or isn't particularly.
Primary school later, I'm going to go through this little bit. Go 3. School Ronald close, but it used to be an owner, so it'd be Ronaldo close, haha, funny joke, even though he played in frickin' Manchester. Still the best player of all time. Just down there, it's Rimrose Valley. See you there. Oof. Hello. I know. I'm officially in Rimrose Valley. Quite high from the ground now. Continuing on. Quite a fair bit away from where I start now. Yeah, quite high. Still slightly visible, but we are towards the end of the episode. Well, down there, right down there is the exit. And down there is where we entered. Quite a short. Yeah. so we're getting close to the end of the episode. Once we're out there, I'll walk with James Lyons. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you on this channel in 2 weeks' time. Take care. That's the wrap of this episode. Beatles Marrow.